Good morning and happy New Year, Marana and Oro Valley. And if you're listening in Tucson, happy New Year to you. It is 2026. It is the week of putting the correct year behind all of your documents. So I know the struggle is real, trying to remember.
But we don't write checks and stuff like we used to. Used to be that was a big problem.
No, yeah. It's, some contract stuff, you put the wrong date or, yeah.
Happy New Year.
We did a lot of printing this morning, though.
Yeah. Got a new printer.
Yeah.
Print.
Yeah. We want to hand out some stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, here you go. Here you go. Because we've had a lot of questions about, certain things. But, here we are. It's a new year. There's a lot of new stuff going on here at Live the Dream Media. Clint, I want to congratulate you, your family, this team, everybody involved. We just hit our 6-year mark.
Yeah. I was thinking about that this morning.
Yeah.
Congratulations, David.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
6
You're part of that
years.
team.
It's awesome.
Isn't that cool?
It really is.
I was thinking about that this morning, too. I guess we do a little reflecting at this time of the year. Although usually, and I said this yesterday to you, my reflecting typically happens around Thanksgiving, things I'm thankful for, And so by December, you know me, I'm already in kind of like the next phase. I'm already jumping in to the next year. I don't do New Year's resolutions, by the way. Matter of fact, those that have, you've got 4 more days till you give up on them.
Hey, I was at I'm not hating. I'm just saying what I saw, okay? I was at the gym yesterday, all right, midday. So we're what? That was the 4th day in already. Yeah. The herd was thin.
The first Friday after the New Year's, the second Friday after New Year's, so that would be this Friday. I think that's the 9th.
Yeah,
is the day most people have already given up on their resolutions.
I can see it.
And we're all human.
Yeah.
So I've decided a long time ago, if we're all going to kind of give up, then why make them?
Yeah. Well, I always found to do them successfully, like you start in the year before already.
You got to jumpstart yourself.
Start in December.
Why wait? Yeah.
Because then when you go right into it, you're like, I've already been.
Yeah.
It's it's always the folks, especially when it comes to the fitness thing, right? And all the,
the eating and the working out. Yeah, those are two.
Well, you always see them come into the gym and they go real hard, real quick. They just come out running a marathon right out the gate, and it's like, it's just like everything we talk about, right? You got to compound and build little by little by little. Like it's just, even for me, like I had my birthday January 1st. I'm now
happy belated birthday.
I'm now 37, and things don't work like they used to, right? Just from playing football and growing up and all that. But things don't work like they used to. So I actually restructured all my workouts going into this year. Like I'm like, all right, okay, I'm in a new age group. The things I was doing the last 3-4 years isn't going to work anymore. I got to do more so I'm focusing more on cardio and running and different things. But you just got to make some changes to be successful.
And now it's not so much of being in shape. Now it's just so you can take care of yourself when you get to be my age.
Yeah, and I just want to keep up with my kids.
Yeah.
They're fast.
Hey, for the record, David, in a few weeks, I'm going to be back to, I'm 30 years older right now, but I'll be back to 31. So you think things change when you hit 37. Wait till you're 67.
Yeah.
Yeah, the changes are just like unreal. Hey, you know what? I'm going to go back just and extend on something I was saying. Just because most people give up on their resolutions doesn't mean you shouldn't be trying to improve yourself. That's not what I'm implying when I said I don't do resolutions. I don't. But I have goals and aspirations for this year. It all starts with a word. I'm not going to, you know what my word is, but I'm not going to share that publicly. But the second word always should be, or the third word, or somewhere in your top 5, should always be relationships.
Yeah.
Somewhere in your top 5, that word should and it should never leave your top 5. I would say for me, it's always a B, a C. It's one of my 2 or 3 words that I'm going to focus on and when you do it long enough and you've created a habit out of things, you just do it without even being aware of it.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, so many things you do and you go, when you look, kind of like take a big picture look at it, you're like, I've been doing that forever. Mm-hmm. And I do it naturally, so it's not forced. Mm-hmm. But folks, I'm going to say it again and again, build your relationships. And build your relationships long before you really need that relationship. Does that make sense? And I don't mean need like in a needy way, because you and I are working on a lot of stuff that we're so excited about. Some we can talk about, some we can't yet. Mm-hmm. That are relationships that have been being built for 10, 12, 15, 20 years in the process. And so when things evolve, it's almost like, whoa, where'd that come from? Well, it came from just constantly showing up, doing the right thing, and appreciating the people around you for who they are. I know one word that I can share with you.
Share it.
I'm going to share a word. This is a word. This is not my word of the year, but this is definitely a word that we are using more and more around here, and that is filter. Filter yourself, filter your message, filter everything that you're doing. Mm-hmm. Because do you need that? Whatever that is. Do you need that? Do you need that? Is that going to help you accomplish what your goals are for this year?
Yeah. Well, it's in the filtering you're talking about, there's an art to it. It's recognizing certain terms, how are sentences being pushed towards you, how are they starting, and that's really been an eye-opening thing for me.
Chris Collins, our buddy from OVCN, said yesterday, Oral Valley Church of the Nazarene, said yesterday, and I kind of smirked when he said it a little bit, but he's like, slow down.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
I needed to hear that yesterday.
Slow down just a little bit. Now, you see me in this functioning, and I'm acting. I don't act that way at home. I'm at home. I'm reflecting. I'm reading. I'm studying. I'm adjusting. I'm tweaking. I'm filtering.
Taking naps?
Not too many. Occasionally. I don't want to be that old man just yet. With the little blanket pulled up over you
on your recliner.
I've been known to fall asleep in the recliner, but for me and we spent a lot of time together over the holidays, and they started 6 weeks ago, and they flew by as they always do.
Yeah. Where's the best place you ate in Marana and Oro Valley over the holidays? Was the best?
Well, my house has got some, and my sister's house has some pretty good food. But I'm back to
the Highlands.
The Highlands, yeah.
So yesterday, I don't know if you saw, but there was this really beautiful sunset. And the kiddos did a really good job eating their dinner, even though it was a little out of their lane. I on the Blackstone, I cooked up snap peas, bell peppers, broccoli, and then some chicken, and they tore it up. And so we decided to take a trip to Donut Wheel, which is here in Marana.
I'm drinking a little Donut Wheel that you had pre-programmed in the coffee maker. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Yeah, there was an amazing sunset, and you see it right here. It's on the screen. So we were at Donut Wheel, and we're walking in, and we're just like, wow, look at that sunset right there. So I took a photo of that, and then we shared it on the Marana and Oro Valley experience. And we did our job because somebody said they were going to go now. They wanted to go now. But the donuts are always just amazing there.
Yeah,
it's
are.
a spot I've been going to since I was really young. They've been there through thick and thin, through all the chaos of the closure of the highway.
Yeah, COVID.
And you know what the funnest part is? There's this young guy working there, and he's been there every time we've gone with the kids. And the kids like to just take over their domain. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like there's donut icing flying everywhere, but the customer service is just awesome. This young
they've
guy
been there how long? I mean, they've been there. For over 40 years that I know for sure.
It's like Lynn Nom that's been here since I think like 1985 or something. But if you're looking for just a good treat, a good breakfast treat, something after dinner, we went after dinner. And we just go get like a donut a piece, and we just sit down at the table. And they got this great window that faces Ina Road, and then it was facing exactly that way. So when we were sitting inside the the business, the donut shop. We were looking at the sunset eating donuts. So
I want to come back to another food establishment. I won't call it a restaurant, but
thanks, Shay.
Sunsets in Arizona, and I've been everywhere. Mm-hmm. Wow. I don't think there's maybe going down over the ocean.
I despised the Midwest because of it. Because I couldn't see.
Well, you
I
can't
see the mountains. I couldn't see the valleys.
Well, in the Midwest, growing up in the Midwest, you can't see.
Right. You see what's in front of you.
You see 2 miles.
Yeah, you're like, oh, there it is.
Unless you're on a little hill, and you might be able to see 3 miles. But the Arizona sunsets are just unreal. When you put the cacti in there and the mountains in the background, and you can't look any direction from my house and not see a mountain.
Yeah.
They're just, I mean, that's true of anywhere in Pima County. You can't look any direction and not see mountain ranges, not just one mountain, just mountain after mountain after mountain. It's incredible. And being a kid that grew up in the Midwest, you couldn't see more than a mile. That is so cool to grow up in that. And this is back to a food service real quick in Marana, and this is one that you. By the way, we did eat at R&R. That's great. That's some great pizza out there, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's great. I love Linda and that whole crew out there, man. Those guys are amazing. But we were at the Highlands, and we're going a bunch more. Got a bunch of people going, hey, Clint, when are we going? Hey, Clint, Tammy, when are we going to the Highlands? I'm like, well, when do you want to go? We eat every day. That's my line to most people. It's true. We do eat every day. Is the new ice cream place that you turned me on to.
Scrumdiddlyumptious, I think that's how you say it. That place is awesome.
Yeah, it is and family owned. There's like, they bought like the rights to do it here. There's one, like a family that owns the original in Wisconsin, I believe, which makes sense because dairy farms, etc.
Yeah.
And then they bought the right to become that here. And okay, great. You know
it's
what?
It's not on there yet, but there's
yeah. I see what Shay's doing, and you know what? I think we ought to transition to that.
Yeah.
Because there's a.
Well, don't pull back on the shout out to that.
No, but
that's what I was trying to go to last night. The kids want a donut.
You know what? I almost went there Saturday. Come to find out, because I said, Tammy, we were down more in Oro Valley, and I'm like, there's no ice cream shops down there anymore. And Jeremiah is it Jeremiah?
Jeremiah's.
Yeah, they closed in Oro Valley.
Did they? I think they have one in Marana now.
They do now. Yeah, I mean, where there is, yeah.
Yeah.
But the one in Oro Valley closed. But that Scrumdiddlyumptious?
Scrumdiddlyumptious?
Or something. They're right
I'm
there.
I'm sorry if I'm wrong.
They're right there. Tangerine, Twin Peaks, and Dub Mountain Boulevard on the northeast corner.
Yeah.
By Amore.
Mm-hmm. They're where the Savaya used to be.
Nice people. But pleasant people. We're going to get them on. I can't remember the young man's name, but he said he'd love to come on someday, David. So
the cool thing about it too is I can't have dairy, can't have much dairy, and they have a lot of great dairy-free options that really matter.
Yeah.
But they're
nice select. And
when
you know
matter,
what?
it's the flavors that are really good, right?
Yeah,
it's like cookie dough. You're
we were there on a Sunday night, kind of late. For me at least, to be out.
Yeah.
On a night, you'd think, and winter. And the place he had a steady line of customers,
They're going to rock it. Yeah, they're going to rock it.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Well, hey, we've reintroduced the new year, things we were doing and getting back on track. And there's a lot to talk about, you said. We'll get into one particular thing, this data center.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even want to use the word, but I would say talking point. And then, but before that, we are building a second studio space here, which is really cool. So we'll be able to switch from Studio A. We're calling the other one Studio B. But here's the thing about the studio names. We are actually going to be releasing the studio naming rights to an advertiser or sponsor to to have their
to
ads
to both A and B. You can buy the rights.
You can buy either one, and it'll be a 2-year deal, which will be pretty cool. There's a lot of places that I think would benefit from it, which will be pretty cool. But getting into Studio A. So this is Studio A here. This is the main content room. This is where a lot of the action happens. This is where Wake Up Live with Christopher DeSimone happens, which is one of our flagship programs.
And David, when I first came in this building way back in the first time, probably about 2012, and the place was, it was just
in shambles.
It was just it was unbelievable. The management had sent me over here. Mike Bucher Sr. was still running MPB, and he said, "Clint, go over there and take a look at this. This place hadn't been rented to anyone in probably at that time 10 years, and it was just unbelievable. Cobwebs everywhere, dirty old carpets stuck to the floor. We spent thousands just cleaning it up.
Yeah.
Thousands. And we didn't really make any adjustments to it. We took a couple old walls down and stuff like that. I remember just the floor alone, we spent like 3 days solid out in the main room just getting the carpet up and sanding all that old glue stuff off there. And we had a young man, I can't remember his name now. He was big, tall dude. And he was with the grinder in there, of course, fully masked, and for 2 solid days. And we took wheelbarrows full of
glue, the sanded
glue, dust. It was just the place had just been ignored for a decade.
Yeah,
and it proving again things were built to be used, not stored.
Yeah,
and that was probably the first time I was in here was like 14, 15 years ago, and then we took the lease in 14. And, the evolution has played out. But I remember the first time standing in this room where we're at, long before you and I even knew each other, and thinking about what this could be. And it was always in my head was, this is a studio. This is a sound stage. This is a place to record. This is a place to, make history, as we say now. And look. So a lot of those things go back to kind of like where we came in, like resolutions and goals and stuff. They're more like dreams, and goals become dreams with feet on them. And you get this, at least I do, you get a vision of what you think this might be, even though it goes through all these changes and pivots as you're doing them. And yet here we sit 14, 15 years after some of those first thoughts. I never felt that so much out there. That was more like, this is a community space. And back there, I didn't even know we're in Studio B. I didn't know I had no idea. That place was in such a wreck.
Yeah.
And we did do a couple of years ago, Vinny, who's been heavily involved in this, we did some major upgrades back there.
Yeah.
Not knowing what we were going to use it for.
Right.
Just we had to do something.
Yeah, for sure.
Sometimes, you know what? That's the best policy. Get an idea, just start going with it. You don't know where it's going to take you.
Just start.
Just start. And once you go a little ways, you'll be able to see a little further, and you can start piecing it all together. But real quick, and we're going to come back around to it, but the data center thing to me has become a no-brainer. It was a no-brainer in the opposite end of this at some point, at one point when I started. But now it's become and you know why? We were just talking about it, new cameras and stuff that we're going to put in Studio B, right?
Yeah.
These are unbelievable.
Yeah. Let's show let's look.
Okay, give you a sneak peek.
We can't show you everything that's going on in there.
Is that up now?
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
So this is our guy helping us out here, Vinny. So we're gonna do a whole minimalistic look on this this piece of the studio. So what's cool about the studio is it's gonna be like an interchangeable set concept. Even to the point, here's the cool thing, Clint. You know what we can pull into that back room?
We can pull vehicles in there.
Vehicles in there.
Pretty good size vehicles.
Car. And we have the high rise roof, so we're able to do some different things, some different camera angles and whatnot. So we're gonna, not only is this gonna be a rentable studio for for doing really cool podcasts and live streams and live shopping stuff that we're going to be launching
I'm
this
excited
year.
about that.
It's also going to be a space that if somebody wants to come and shoot a cool commercial while they're sitting in the car, or you're looking for, put green screens and stuff behind it, pretend you're driving. All the cool stuff you would do, at a $2 million studio, you're going to be able to do here.
A picture of the green screens with the smoke machine. And a sweet looking ride
I know
in there.
Tony and the guys are like, yeah, let's go, man. Let's get this going. I want to use it. But no, in all reality, this is going to be a great addition to the podcasting as well, because we've had a lot of folks go, hey, we really like the room you're in now, but do you have more of a casual coffee minimalistic look that we can sit at some comfortable chairs and not necessarily use have microphones in the shop, but have lapels and different things. And said, you know what, if we've had this many inquiries for it, yeah, we're going to do it. I mean, it just makes sense. And
and that room back there is probably 3 times the size of this room right here.
Yeah. And we'll be able to switch from, what we can be live here on a show and go, okay, we're switching to Studio B for the next show. And that's another thing too, is like, if you're interested in doing like a kids content type of show, like learning and teaching, we're looking to introduce that over the next 2 years, onto our channel. So this room opens up Live the Dream Media to so much more.
Oh, 100%.
This is a great space. It's doing what
it does what it was built to do.
It'll get better too. This space it's going to go through some changes as well, but that really opens up the opportunity for a lot of content creators to really take advantage of the market and what they can be doing with it, especially with live streaming. I mean, Gary Vee is just the live shopping, all that. Yeah. Think about it, right? You're a card collector, or you have products that you're trying to get in front of, you're wanting to get in front of people. You can go, I can go down to Live the Dream Media instead of doing it in your house. No, you're going to have an awesome live stream. You're going to have a big built-in audience, and then you can have it shared, and we can even share the stream to the platforms it needs to go on. Like, we're able to just bring it in as a partner.
Right now, we're working with a couple of groups right now to do, if you will, telethons, for lack of a better word.
Mm-hmm. Well, there was over $70,000 generated into non-for-profits this last year using Live the Dream Media.
Actually, a little more than that,
but just to be conservative, right?
It was closer to 100. But
when you talk about building things and bringing in the people and lots of praise to Chris DeSimone and the people who he's involved with those. That wasn't something when we were building this where I was like, hey, that's going to be like a big opportunity to help. Like it was, It was like, let's get shows out and everything. But then you see these things that happen during the process is really, really cool. And I got to give a shout out to the whole team. Somebody wrote something on our company page this weekend saying, oh, you really built something, special and all that. And it was kind of directed to one person, and super grateful for that comment. And I can't appreciate that person enough. And I've known that guy for a while, but I do really want to express again, like, this is a team effort.
I and I'm sure you do too. I hear that a lot when I'm out in the public talking to people. I'm like, man,
I wish I could just like open a jacket and it has everybody's picture on it.
Yeah.
So I had a role in it, but these are the people that are really making a difference. Like, Shay, who's running the box right now. Shay just got a promotion today. She's moving. She's got
well deserved.
Yeah, so she's gonna be doing a lot more. But like, there's so many other people involved.
So when you see Shay out and about, congratulate her, and also wish her a lot of patience, because now she's going to be dealing more with David and Clint, and
good luck.
Lots of pressure.
So again, you're talking about data centers, right? So we're talking about this room. So this room alone, during a week, we generate out of this studio over 20 gigabytes of content. Just a week.
Hey, and for the layman, that's a lot.
That's a lot, right? And we could do a lot more if we wanted. We just need to change file types and do some different things. But anyways,
well, let me jump in real quick right now. You know what we've got coming right now?
What?
We've got 3 brand new shows. One starts Wednesday. Money Talk with Ed Ethington. You and I are going to work with him. Desert Rose, you guys are probably familiar with him from the Chris DeSimone show. He's been on a couple of our local Marana stuff. Craig Sawyer. Craig Sawman Sawyer is coming next week with 2 new podcasts. The Clint Peak Show is back.
Yeah.
Doing 2 this week. Got a couple of special guests. Scotty Rivas, who I've known since he was a kid, written a new book. He'll be here tomorrow at 11. Doug Newborn, an attorney over in Oro Valley. He'll be here Thursday. So just this right now, we're bringing back 4 more to 5 more hours a week of new content starting this week.
Right.
And there's conversations behind the scenes right now for even more.
Yeah.
So this thing's going to go. We went from 2 hours basically this time last year, 2 to 4 hours, right? To 30 hours.
Yeah.
To now it's going to be. It could be 50 hours like really soon.
Yeah.
Which was think about that, David, in really a less than now the conversations were going on long before a lot of this stuff happened. We're not just jumping at something. Again, back to filter. Does this fit what we're doing right now? Does it fit with the technology, the people, etc., the room, the space? It all has to fit. But once it fits, why wait? Let's go.
Let's go. So that's the exciting stuff happening here, and we're in Marana. So we like to say when there's exciting things happening, we're in Marana. That's where we're based at, and there's a lot of data that comes from everything you're talking about. And Studio B is going to need all that data housed and all that. And so we've had this big conversation about data centers.
Guess what? We're just real quick.
Yeah.
We're adding our own
data center
here.
Yeah.
More on that to follow.
Damn thing you could do about it. It's going to be in our building.
But it's something.
It's going to be AC cooled. There's no water
we've been
used.
talking about for a while.
Yeah.
We know people in this industry. We've been encouraged by other people that are not. And so we create our own data. And so we're going to just house it right here.
Yeah.
Which is going to be really exciting.
Yeah.
And for the record, David and I are not specialists in this industry, so we're going to rely on help from
this young man named Malik.
Yeah.
He's involved. He's helping us. He's got a lot of experience.
He's putting together a package for us right now.
Yeah. So the data center topic. Okay. Here's where I'm at, Clint. All right. In the town of Marana, there has been a proposed project for a data center, and it's going to be out pretty far out in Old Marana. It's not like going to be here in the Ina corridor.
No.
It's kind of gridlocked here, but
well, we don't have space here.
Yeah.
These things need a few hundred
Yeah.
acres to build in.
There's the attitude toward it, unfortunately, from some folks here is reliant on poorly constructed misinformation. And it stems from some past trials and tribulations from the early builds of it.
Mm-hmm.
But it is now been portrayed as a plague to the ecosystem,
Mm-hmm.
to water use, to energy sources. And I have had, and I'm blessed to have had the opportunity to sit down and talk with individuals in the energy sector, in government, and other entities that are involved. And not everything, a lot of the stuff that I see on Facebook and some of the other social media platforms being shared is highly incorrect.
Mm-hmm.
And it's unfortunate that organizations didn't do a better job of communicating how it's going to be operated and how it's going to facilitate the data access and everything, right? I think that I'm not criticizing. I'm just seeing when you see all that content coming out, that means that there wasn't a good educational.
Hey, a little criticism on both sides is okay. I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Because if you're stating, see, I'm a facts guy.
Yeah.
Just give me the facts. And I've said this before. 10 years ago, the facts led me to say no. No.
Yeah.
And I had conversations with people in the industry the leaders, etc. No, Clint, no. We should not be. This is not something we should be doing, right? Mm-hmm. But like with everything, especially technology, we get pretty efficient at what we do over a period of time. Out of desperation, out of self-preservation. Technology. I've been involved with technology going back to some of the first computers, TRS-80s. For anybody that goes back to the early 80s with technology. It is just, I continue to be amazed at how rapid technology improves itself and speeds up. Everybody and anybody that would dispute that obviously is just not paying attention. Look at your phones. Look at the old phones. Look at the old computers. If you've been around a while like me, you know what I'm. If you're dealing with facts, you know what I'm saying. It's the truth.
Yeah. So
right.
So
we've gotten better.
Yeah. Here's something too. If you're really worried about these data centers throughout the U.S., if you're a
I know where
strong,
you're going.
If you're a
yes.
strong advocate for it, and you truly believe the information you have is the truth and you want to stand with it, I'm going to ask that you
quit using data.
Take your phone,
quit using it.
Go back to your provider, and you get a flip phone that only allows you to text and call.
Yep.
Because right there, now we're talking common sense.
Yep.
We're good. I think this.
Yep.
I think we could alleviate the need for these data centers if we took our phones and gave them back, and we went back to how things were, and we just call it a day. Like, I've never been like this huge problem solver, but damn, Clint, I got a great idea.
Yeah.
Take your phones back.
Yeah.
Stop posting.
No, and not just your phones.
Can we get the ding on that one? I'm just being a
not just your phones, but anything. Your computers. Okay, how many times a day do you? I mean, the computers are the same. We're still using data.
Yeah.
All day long. All day long.
Yeah.
At your work, at home, you're checking your bank account. You're going online with your computer. A lot of people do it on their phones. Most people do it on their phones now, but computers are the same. Get rid of them.
Yeah.
Stop it. Don't use your. I mean, it's just, to me, it's like, it's just so hypocritical to just it. When I see it, it's like, because again, I was a no until I was a yes. And it wasn't that I changed my mind. The technology changed my mind for me. Mm-hmm. Well, I can see now, and I don't want to go one step further, now that I'm using this all day long, now that I'm using technology all day long, am I going to be a hypocrite? Do you understand? Do you not understand? Hey, look, the places that have embraced this, Phoenix, Salt Lake City, Boise, where my kids are, they're booming. And they've been doing it long enough that you would think if there was a legit problem, Phoenix, that we'd find out about it. And the technology has improved so much that it sounds to me like, and I'm not an authority on this, but it sounds to me like a data center is going to use less water per acre than cotton.
And houses.
And houses are what is it? Cotton's like 5 acre feet per and houses are 2.
But we don't need to use any if we take our phones back.
Well, exactly. Which it's. Hey,
I'm having fun. Okay, if you're saddened or offended, you can shoot me an email.
I just don't understand. I don't understand it though, David. Because here's what's happening right now in Marana. Let's go to Marana. The majority of people that I see that are rallying against it don't live in Marana. Now, that doesn't exclude you from having an opinion. Mm-hmm. But on the same token, if you don't live in Marana, it's not really your place to be involved in it. I'll go one step further. This region, Pima County as a whole, and we've got one online. There's one coming, Houghton, and it closed on December 24th. That's a done deal. It's coming, and here's where I'm coming from. I think the technology is there that we're not doing any serious long-term harm to our environment, right? But more importantly, and that's important, we're creating opportunities where these are infrastructure builds that are going to bring more builds, and we talk about it all the time. This region, as much as anywhere in Arizona, it needs more jobs.
Yeah.
And needs more good paying jobs. Well, these jobs that are coming, and people go, well, there's only 400. You mean to tell me you don't, in the Marana build, not to mention thousands of people to build it over the next several years.
Yeah.
You mean 400 good jobs is not something you're interested in?
That could be 400 families.
That's going to bring 400 more jobs. It's going to bring 400 more jobs. So this 400 jobs, and what was it, 10,000 construction people? Isn't that the number I read?
And I think people focus on that. They think that just the data centers are going to be like, it's just going to be data centers that start getting built. And I think that's another false.
Well, you're going to have supporting businesses built around these centers that are going to supply goods and minerals for them. And then we're gonna need. Hey, I saw in Salt Lake, which blew me away. I hadn't been in Salt Lake. Well, I'd been there, but had flown in. This time I drove through. South Salt Lake is just unbelievable. Boise, Idaho is unbelievable. And it doesn't seem to be negatively. Matter of fact, it seems to be positively affecting, especially Boise, which has a lot. There's a lot of comparisons between Boise, Idaho, and Marana, Arizona. Western cow towns, lots of space. The growth there is phenomenal, and it's been there long enough that I can tell you when I go see my kids. The lifestyle that people are living in that area has definitely improved from just being another cow town, if you will. So the neighborhoods are unbelievable. I want more neighborhoods like that in Marana and Oro Valley and Tucson and Southern Arizona as a whole. Yeah, because it's good. You know, you and I have talked a lot about Gilbert and Chandler and the growth there and how nice it is. Yeah, that's what's happening in these places. These are quality jobs. These are good jobs. These are jobs for, higher educated people in many cases, although you shared a story with me the other day. One of your family left law enforcement and is now working at a data center with a lot more.
Not a data center, a company uses
but a company that's part of that ecosystem.
The ecosystem, yeah.
At a big increase in salary, I might add, from what you shared. Who's negative to that, especially when you just can't? To me, it's the boogeyman.
Yeah. Well, again, I think people would be less negative about it if there was better communication about what it is and how it works, and that didn't happen. So what you're going to get is you're going to get these organizations that are not here. Spreading the fear. Also, they're using it in a way too. You'll see is they're using it on the campaign trail. I think you're going to see this next year the AI data centers be used in a way to generate campaign funding and other stuff. It's the new fight, right? It's the new activist anti this movement, and it's like I would hope that somebody would listen and just go, man, I'll take a couple more seconds or a couple more minutes.
That's all I'm asking.
I don't want to change. Like if you're, like I said, I don't want to change your mind, go turn your phone into Verizon and shut up. But if you're gonna, if you're really open into it, just there's so many people that are using the platforms and everything. It's like not only can you learn how they work, but maybe you can offer ways to make it better. Right, the only way we're going to get better at everything is inventing more technology that can accommodate us learning.
And come to the table. Can the table's open? I know a lot of people actually on both sides of this equation. They should be sitting down and talking.
Yeah,
but the thing that, again, I'm going to use the word the hypocrisy here of using data to fight data is just not lost on me.
I don't usually say shut up a lot on the air, but that's why I'm saying shut up.
It's just, I mean, are you
I can't.
are you that naive or blind or just so out of touch with like reality that most of us live in that you just see these? I mean,
the best are the bot farms they're using.
The bots, and here's one for you. You know what? One of the biggest uses of data is AI. I mean, it requires more data to use AI than about any other form of usage of data. Mm-hmm. So, creating images, creating videos, just writing.
Yeah.
AI requires a lot of data.
Yeah.
And what I see is people, again, fighting this coming to our community, and they built their whole platform to fight it using AI and the data that they're. I mean,
yeah.
Is hypocrisy not lost on you, David?
Yeah, I know some people are gonna be like, "Oh, you're just part of the system or whatever." But hey, if you have any quarrels about what I said today, you can go get some paper at the store and mail a letter to 4239 West Ina Road. That's where our office is. And, that way we're staying completely out of the data business. We're just going and making a purchase and
we'll respond in kind.
I'll So we're totally open to telegrams.
We prefer that
faxes.
to be handwritten rather than typed on your computer or using AI.
Yeah, if you could handwrite it for us real quick, that'll really help us a lot here. But humor aside, I'm looking forward to a lot of things. Even the people that are saying all the crazy stuff, I still love you.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's just let's just be better at what we do, and what we do is making sure the community is thriving and awesome, and you do it in a positive way. And if you really want to fight the fight, go get that paper and start writing.
David, anyone that thinks we're just playing part of the system, obviously they don't know us.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just are you kidding me right now?
Yeah.
You know what? Again, it's all based. My dad, rest his soul, he was just so. It was just about just give me the facts.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, regarding everything, right? The data centers and all that stuff is all the fun stuff we've been doing and talking about. Terry Rosema is going to be in here next week. Terry Rosema is the town manager of the town of Marana, where this topic has been discussed. And if you have any questions or anything you want asked or some subjects for us to talk about, feel free to reach out to us at contact@ltdmedia.net. You can also just leave us some questions in the comments. If you're cool with data, throw them in there, send us messages, whatever you want to do, and we'll get on the show. I want to take in what you're thinking. Even if you're somebody that's like, hey, I'm totally against it, I just send what question you have, and definitely will help engage in that conversation. I'm happy to be the middle guy. But
we'll give you that platform.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, we'll give you that for sure. So Terry Rosema is going to be on here live next Monday, January 12th. Don't miss it. We look forward to talking and engaging with the folks about this, and that's not going to be everything we talk about. We got a whole hour. We're going to talk about other things going on in Marana. There's a lot of stuff going on. Founders
really
Day
cool
is coming.
stuff. Yeah.
Founders Day parade's coming up. There's new businesses coming, new restaurants, just all kinds of cool
things. All the
things.
new downtown was approved.
Downtown. Yeah, we can leave that cloud behind at some point in the next show. But yeah, Terry's a great guy, and he's open to talking to folks, so he's going to come and do it, and we appreciate that very much, him and his office, for giving us the opportunity to bring him on. So don't miss that. It's been a great time starting this new year with you. All jokes aside, we love all of you. We appreciate you. Keep on listening. Share with your friends, your family. Marana Oil Valley Experience. We've got some cool stuff coming this year. We're going to be doing a lot of projects, a lot of collaborations. Don't miss it. You got anything, Clint?
Thank you, guys. 25 was a banner year for this company that's now 6 years old.
Yeah.
And again, I reiterate, we went from 2 hours to 30 hours. We're going to 40 hours. I'm talking about live stuff per week. We couldn't do this without you guys. We couldn't do it without our advertisers. We couldn't do it without our great team, our great group of technicians, starting with Shay, Tony, Jackson, Malik. Who am I leaving out?
Me. I go on there.
David's on there. Then our incredible host. You got Christopher. You got Bruce, Ebb, Blair, Summers, Mike and Mike, Ron Arenas, Will Pena, Bob Elliott, soon to be Craig Sawyer, Ed Effington. But you, the listener, that we're most thankful for you guys, because if we don't have you, then we're just sitting in this cool room talking to each other. So it's been a fun year. Hey, and it's okay to disagree. You know, if you don't like what we're saying, go ahead, let us know.
Call us out.
We're big boys. Our egos are in check. We just like to deal with the truth and
I like
based
contention.
on fact.
I learn stuff every now and then on that. So
Steel sharpens steel.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
And if we all take that approach and check our egos and have a little warmth in it, then we'll probably move along pretty well.
yeah.
And if you want to stay in the past, like David says, just go check in all your technology and
Yeah, we'll put up some resources that you can go to for paper and stamps and all that. So, anyways,
fun.
All right.
Hey, and stick around tomorrow. We've got Scotty is going to be in. It's going to be. I haven't seen him in over 20 years. It's going to be great to see him.
let's go. All right.